Hey, what's going on, guys? We got a Grixis brew here. I'm so excited to show off this list. I've been kind of testing it and brewing around, kind of fixing some cards. I'm really excited with this list. Bro has brought out a lot of new cards. I'm super excited to test these cards out and play with them. It just seems really, really good. What we have here is Grixis Iconoclast. I've set this list, obviously, to a lot of people to be like, just try it out in higher ranks because I haven't played in forever. So I'm in bronze, but we're going to go from bronze and try to get to mythic before the end of the month with this very list. All right, so let's talk about the list here. We got our 1-drops in Mishra's Research Desk. This card is a house. It's way better than the Synthesizer. Synthesizer, like when it comes down, I find that it doesn't really... It's either exiling a card at the wrong time or you don't have the mana to cast it. This here coming down, it's going to basically give us our own card selection when we want it versus... oh no, it's already happening. Our Volta Surge is already classic. We got a new card here, Transmogrant's Crown. This card is really good. For the factor of it being two colors to equip or a black to equip, giving our creature +2/+0 is good because we can be a little more aggressive. But when it dies, we can get a card draw out of it, which is really, really good. We end up drawing a ton of cards. Now we get to our removal piece and go for the throw. Obviously, this card being reprinted is nuts. It's been really, really great. It's kind of that answer to Shieldred and other creatures that we need to destroy without losing life. I mean, I was kind of toying with Infernal Grasp, but you already lose so much life with your lands that losing 2 more life, it just gets brutal. And then we get into the meat of the deck, the Third Path Iconoclast, or Bruce Willis. I love this card for the sole fact that it triggers off almost all of our cards here. It's going to trigger off our Saheeli, our enchantment, all of our artifacts, and our spells. It creating 1/1s, it might not seem as oppressive or it's really strong, but you can start really, really going wide really, really quickly. Blood Tithe Harvester, obviously if you're in Grixis or you're in black white, you are running this as your 2-drop. It creating a card draw, kind of a looter effect is really, really good, and also it being kind of like a pseudo removal if you have enough blood tokens. Oni Cult Anvil, obviously this card is amazing in the shell. It's the whole meat and potatoes when we have with the third path Iconoclast. This is going to allow us to gain some life, do some damage, create blockers. We already know that this card can be very oppressive, and I think the Grixis shell it's found its way. We're running 2 Reckoner Bankbusters just because you need some card draw, and it's a good beater. 4/4 is nothing to snuff at when you actually get to attack with it. I'm testing out the Weatherlight Completed because of it. We're already kind of sacking a lot of our creatures. Creatures are coming in, creatures are leaving, we're blocking, blah, 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 blah. This card, it says, as long as it has 4 or more counters on it, it's a creature, right? And then we can start attacking with it, and it's a friction, we can blah, 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 blah. But the reason why I started testing this out is because we're filtering so much. It says whenever a creature you control dies, put a Psychosis counter, was it Cyrus counter? I can't pronounce that word, not gonna lie to you. Put a counter on Weatherlight Completed, then draw a card if there's 7 or more, otherwise you're gonna scry 1. So this ends up being like a really good, like making sure that we're drawing something really, really good for ourselves and not just trusting the top of our deck. Because I find like with Arena, you're always gonna be kind of hurt and left at the top deck. I'm kind of convinced that I might go to a 2 of this, but we're just testing to see how it feels. Obviously, if you're running red, you're running Fable the Mirror Breaker. This card is nuts. We know what this card is capable of doing. It can end the game. It can put you ahead. It can flip a match on you just by being at land and have it creating a 2/2 that creates a treasure. Also giving some card draw. It's really, really good. Mechanized Warfare. This is one of the new cards that has come out. I really love this card because you see it on a lot of mono red lists. You see it in a couple burn lists and blah, 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 blah. I like it in this list because it's very unseeming that you think that the card doesn't do anything. Obviously all your cards that we have in here do something when they come into play, or there's going to be some type of value. But the Mechanized Warfare actually does a lot more than what people think. So it says, if a red or an artifact source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent opponent controls, it deals that much damage +1. So this actually becomes nuts because it's saying an artifact and not just red source is great. So what actually happens is our Voltage Surge, this becomes, instead of it doing 2 damage, it does 3 damage. Instead of it doing 4, it does 5, which means our 1-mana spell can kill a Shieldred. This is actually huge. Then we can get our, obviously if we're attacking, this does more damage. Our Oni Cult paired with Warfare, instead of it doing 1 damage, it's going to do 2 damage, and we're going to gain a life. And then all of the creatures that we're going to keep on making, because the Oni Cult's going to make an artifact creature construct, and this is going to make an artifact soldier. But they're all artifacts, so these actually end up being 2/1s versus 1/1s, which is really good for blocking and doing more damage. Saheeli, was it Filegri Master? Man, I'm telling you, my pronunciation of words are horrible. This card is also a host. It being able to scry and draw, by it saying tap an untapped artifact you control, you can draw a card. It's really good. The fact that you get the scry, and then if you have an artifact you can draw, it's really good. Then it has its -2, create 2 colorless Thopter artifact creatures with flying. Again, these are artifact creatures, so it's going to be doing 2 damage. And then it has the alt, which is you get an emblem where artifact creatures you control get +1/+1, and artifacts cost 1 less. So obviously we don't have a ton of artifacts that are going to be cost less. This is going to be basically free. This is going to cost 1. This is going to cost 1. This is going to cost 1. But mostly, like, we're doing off non-creature spells. So it doesn't work out, but it basically giving our anthem to all of our artifact creatures is really good. I've been trying out Mishra Claimed by Gix. Okay, so the whole thing of me trying this one out over Shieldred. So Shieldred is kind of a grind card, and it's really good. Obviously, we already know that. But this here, if we're going wide enough, Mishra's Claimed by Gix says whenever you attack, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of attacking creatures. And then if it's attacking with Phyrexian Dragon, you can meld them. But we're not trying to meld. We're just trying to actually end the game. Because we're going so wide, and we can go wide, this actually becomes, like, this comes down, and then if they don't have a removal for it, they actually can lose. If we're swinging, say we're swinging 6 creatures, 6 1/1s, say we have Mechanized Warfare, that's more damage. This is going to deal 6 and gain us 6. So this actually ends up being, and it's another card that I'm kind of testing out and seeing how it's going to perform. But I've been really happy with it so far. We're running just a 1 swamp, 1 mountain, Tekanuma, Sokazin. All of our, again, it's a lot of pain lands. We have the Shivan Wreath, Underground River, and we also are running the Sulphurous Springs. These lands is really hard for not losing life, but that's why I wanted to include Mishra, because we can gain that much life back. Let's look at our sideboard. We're running with 2 Duress, 3 Negates. Okay, so I wanted to run some type of counterspell in the sideboard. I like Negate because usually what does this deck is going to lose to? It's going to lose to Farewell. It gets absolutely crushed by Farewell, so we like to make sure that we're prepared for it. Also, there's a new card, Brotherhood's End, which is really good. It's an amazing board wipe. Does 3 damage to all creatures and planeswalkers, or it destroys all artifacts with 3 CMC or less. So we want to make sure that we're countering that spell so we don't lose. I'm using, okay, so I've been testing this card out, the Stone Brain. There's cards like it, like Necromentia, Unmoored Ego, that have been things like that in the past. And I've been really happy with this card because those cards that we can't deal with, so like Invoke or Opposite Shieldred or even Farewell. So if we know what we're going against, that's why it's in the sideboard. Paying 2 and just having it sit there, and then the next turn paying 2, tapping it, exiling it. So it says exile it, choose a card name, search your opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for up to 4 cards with the name, exile them. Then that player draws that many cards for what's in their hand. So if they have 1 invoke, we take an invoke, they get to draw a card. But this being able to grab all 4 of something that we don't want to deal with, like Fable the Mirror Breaker, Shieldred, Invoke Despair, Brother's Hood End. All these cards are cards that if we don't have the answer to it, like, we can just get rid of all of them versus just trying to hope that we can out aggro people. We also have a Braids, Unlicensed Hers for graveyard shenanigans. I've been running Malicious Malfunction into the side in case we're going up against the blue-white soldiers deck that's running around, or mono-white, or even mono-red. This card can end up being a host because it says all creatures get -2, -2. Anything that dies gets exiled. That goes for our stuff too, so we try to make sure we don't have a board state, but this can really set us up. And obviously we're running 2 soul transfers, just so that we have some type of exiling effect. And if we do have an artifact and enchantment, we can actually get something back. So it's really, really good. Without further ado, let's get into some games. This is a keepable hand. And we play first. Oh, come on, please. Oh man, we like jumped up to gold? What's going on here? No silvers? Okay, they mulliganed. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay. Auto pay. Show me a tap land. Kill us on sight. Yeah. I'm fine with that. We need the red mana, right? No, we need the... Either way, we can get rid of this. Tough. Land for a land. Let's go. Let's see what they do. We're against Esper. Let's do 2. Auto pay. Siphon Insight. What the what? I haven't seen Siphon Insight in forever. Probably grab the land. I'm assuming they're gonna kill this, so we're just gonna put it over here. At least we get a draw out of it. Shieldred, okay. Sure. Get another blocker. Let's scry. That's actually not great for us. We will draw. Ugh. Land's not what we wanted. No attack. They probably found one of my removal pieces, honestly. They have removal for Saheeli. Either that or still reading it, but like the removal is still.
Thank you. King Booker of the SmackDown Kingdom would like to thank you.
As always, Babs, thank you. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay. We're taking 2, yes. Let's play a land. You really need something here. This is killing me. Sure. Not finding, so we need to find, Mechanized Warfare would be a great draw. Because we can, yeah, sure. Mechanized Warfare would be great because it would deal 5 to Shieldred. Sure. What do they find? We don't have any sweepers in our main deck. They found Oni, that's funny. Do they even have artifacts to trigger it? That's hilarious. So they found our own Mishra. This game would have been over. So Siphon like really helped them out there. But this goes to our graveyard, which is really good for us. Thank you. What do they get? By invitation only. This isn't really good because it says each player. Still doesn't have really good attacks. We'll go ahead and copy Iconoclast here. Sure. decline. So this is actually really good for us because we can go they have to kill us in response. That works out for us. Don't have to sacrifice there. We don't have to. Does it resolve? Let's go. So Shieldred's out of our way. Oh yeah, we're drawing that. We're drawing that. Thank you. We swing here. There's some treasures. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We probably should have swung with all because they're just gonna invitation us here. Yeah, because we're going to draw a card anyway, so we're good. Pass to you. They're going to invitation here. Invitation is their only path, their only way. Yeah. Good deal. Choose 13, we draw a card. Gross, not the card we want. Yeah. That's a good card. Still get our Fable. They're at 1. Go here. They really can't. Yeah. We'll take that. Draw here, and then we can just go. Having Saheeli as a card draw engine is just so good. Then we have removal for Shieldred. Tell me you have Wanderer without telling me you have Wanderer. this is really good. So this is what I was wondering, how if this would be good or not. So weather completed. Let's go ahead and -2 this. Play on there. Pass. We're doing pretty good. We're doing good. How are we doing on time? 24, 21. We're ahead on time too. All lands are gonna bring back Shieldred, which is fine by me. 4. And they might have a counter up. Shieldred short. Easy enough for us. Get rid of that. Bye-bye. Yeah, and they got there. Oh, I didn't mean to go gain them. That was too quick. That was too quick of me. Okay, so we're gonna want to. We can take out the Weatherlight on the play, take out Mishra on the play. I want more removal. What else did we see? We see board wipes. Them having board wipes is kind of weird to me with them having Shieldred. So they're probably going to have a bunch of removal. I think we go. I think our removal is good enough already. I think I'd rather see the Duresses in. Asper. Do you think they were running? Do you think they would be running Invoke? That's the question. Because this is the kind of match is like, can we put in Stone Brain? I think we just run it back. We just pop in the Duress. Because we want to make sure that we can hit their board wipes that can clear us out. Got game 1. See if we can get game 2. Opponent's deep in the tank here. Invitation by, or is it only by invitation? It's a weird one. Yeah, I'm good with this. We got a removal piece for Shieldred. That's pretty much all we need. They've already mulliganed, so they're gonna pitch a card. Show me potato salad. They're gonna pass. No need of us taking any damage yet. get our Blood Tithe Harvester out. They'll probably kill it on sight, which is fine for us. Yeah. Wedding announcement, okay. Leave up removal. In case I go land Shieldred. Sure. That is a card that we can't deal with. Welcome in there, Ocelot. Long time no see. Thanks for the raid. Now, oh man, this is kind of our... No, we actually have to. Let's go ahead and kill this now. Makes it kind of brutal for us. Gotta go here. I think they're gonna get this. I think they get this game. I can't let them attack. They hit me with one. I just can't let them have the draw. I gotta get rid of this land. I need the blue. Oni's good here. Need the blue. Get a blocker. Man. Get a land. We're just getting land screwed here. How many lands have we seen so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 lands in the top 10. Was it top 20? So at least I don't get the draw here now. But we know that this is coming back. Block here. Sack it so they don't get the life gain. Take 4. Gain 1, so really we take 3. Siphon Insight, okay. So at least we know now that we need to board in the malfunctions. Oh, play this land, you big dummy. 1, 2, yeah. So we can we play this down, and then we can tech a new end step. This is gonna come back. They're all gonna be 3/3s. Siphon Insight. So what was it that they took from us from the first one? Was it a land? No, it wasn't a land. Wasn't any one of these. What did they take from us? Okay. There's Big Poppy. Oh my goodness. We get a Saheeli back. -2. Yeah, we're just dead here. We're dead here. We can't come back. We can't we need a board wipe here. So let's get in here. Get in the hearses because on trigger it hits the yard, right? When it dies, return to the battlefield. Yeah, so when it dies, it goes to the yard, and then we can respond to it. The brain can go in just so we can get rid of, because obviously we can't end the knot there. So we need to make 8 cuts. Duress is out. We can cut down a crown. Actually, we don't need the stone if we have the hearse. Only go one, actually one. And then we actually have to cut the mechanize. We're good. Lots of decisions with this deck. Won the first game by scoops. See if we can pull this game out. Play first. Yeah. Hearse in hand is great. They mulligan again. Sweet deal. 5 cards against 7. You love to see it. Okay. They need removal for the third path. Untap land. Sweet, that's good for us. Let's go ahead and do this. Tap land. Oh man, oh mama. You know what? Just because I want to make sure I'm hitting my land the next turn. Reveals their hand, choose an artifact, instant or sorcery, and exile it. So you want to go for soul transfer? Or, yeah, they're going to go for Soul Transfer. They got to. What do I want to do here? I definitely want to go here. I think we go here. We've seen that they have the board wipe, so I want to make sure that okay, I'm fine with that removal. Let's just go ahead and kill this. And next. Them finding that that bird there to get rid of the soul transfer was huge. There's a lot of decisions to make with this deck of like when you want to cast spells, when should you draw a card, when should you actually make bodies. Soren, fine. Oh yeah, that's what you want to see. Oh yeah. Oh, you love to see it. I actually have to submit 0. Yeah. Get rid of this, make a body. Make 2. Go here. There and there. Don't have removal. Let's go ahead and do this. And I want the hearse out. I want the hearse out so that we can start eating their graveyard when they start doing shenanigans. I kind of feel like they're going to scoop here, unless they have a board wipe. Path of Peril could be good here. Exile 2 cards. Let's exile this and exile that. Goodbye. My turn. Let's just go ahead and get another draw. I like that draw. Tap you. Next. Swing you, swing you, swing you, swing you, swing you. You have a Wandering Emperor. Some damage. Get this, create another body, untapped body. Turn. I don't want to swing this just in case that they do have the Wandering Emperor, and then we end up losing the Iconoclast. So they need a sweep or they lose this turn. Ooh, I told you farewell is mean. Alright. We can... This, do a damage. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's get in for 2. Siphon, okay. We found the farewell. What's this card? Land, okay. Land's good for me. Siphon inside again. They died to Saheeli. Yeah, good game. Woohoo! Way to pull it through, baby.
This video is brought to you by MagicJank.com, the spiciest cards for your sauciest decks. Buy and sell Magic the Gathering products and gear today on MagicJank.com.
Can we get the silver? Can we pull out the dub? Dirty shoes, not to be mistaken by fire shoes. Yeah, that's good keep. Soldiers? Not soldiers. Oni? Oni resolves. Denek, no land. Denek, no land. Feel like we have to get rid of Denek, right? Like, this is soldiers. Yeah, I think we have to. I think we can wait. I think we can wait a turn. Okay, so they missed 2 land drops. We like this. But we're also missing a land drop here. I think we just go Denek. We hit the Denek here. And then let's go here. Do a damage. Oh, they didn't find another land. Whew. And hit the discard? That's rough. So this is where I really want to have this out. And I want to have the other Oni out. And we're going to sack this, get 2 bodies. And we're going to scry. Don't need a tap land. This is where the weather like this is just an absolute house. So they found a tap land. Because we can sack these, and we get a counter here, and we get the scry. That's a great draw. Let's see if they have the counter. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a lot of damage coming their way. Yeah. This does 2, then it does 2 more. Actually, we do want that. Bye-bye. What a turn. What a turn. Deluges. So this just looks like a control list, right? So Weatherlight's too slow. This is too slow. I think we actually cut the crowns, and we pop in the negates. I think we pop in a soul transfer. I'm kind of tempted to put in duresses in here. Maybe we actually pull the mechanized warfare out, because they have, if they have the destroy evil in the main. So maybe we just go Mishra and 2 duress. Hey, thanks for the raid. Yeah, that can go. We actually do not want to do that at all. I want to play this out. I'm gonna be like, oh, oops, sucker. Oh, oops. Oh, oops, my bad. I completely forgot. I didn't mean to swing there. I knew you had Emperor in hand. What are you going for? Going for Iconoclast? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Field of Ruin. Oh, what a house. What a house of a card. Do you have a counter? Lose 4, I gain 4? We go here. They have to have a board wipe here? Let's go. Big 2-0. Big 2-0. And we're in silver. Rank up, baby.
Looking for the latest comic book to add to your collection? How about the last card for that Magic the Gathering Commander deck? Well, the comic book stores got you covered. Shop online at comicbookstore.tcgplayerpro.com or come in person at 30 North Main Street, Glassboro, New Jersey. Pizza people, are you enjoying the content? Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Hit that bell icon as well. That way, anytime any of our new content comes out, you're able to see it right away. Hey, leave a comment down below as well. Tell us what you're going to play in the next event, or tell us what you're enjoying about the video. Don't forget, check out the description too. We've got tons of great content down below, and on top of that, we're going to have our tournament schedule too. So get in on it. Hope to see you.
Ooh, I think we want this down first. I'd love to see another tap lane. That would be so good. Resolve. I'm fine with that. Doesn't look like our Mishra's gonna resolve here. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Get that out of here. Go Bankbuster. Having Urza getting out of there is good. See if they have Wandering Emperor. Yeah. So this is you white control. Ugh. It's a start. It's a start. UA control. This is kind of brutal. So they definitely have farewell. Oh, they're just looking to draw some cards. Oh, bad timing. We should have drew, then we could have done that. Oh, that's so horrible. Did we play into their board wipe? Let's not. Let's not. So they're probably running 4 of these, 3 of these. Man, give me something. Go ahead and do this. Both things short. Now do you block that? You do. That dies. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So that means you have another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't have enough to do it yet. Now they do. Let's wait and see. Probably exile mechanized warfare. Can't draw. I mean, like you can. That's right. You can do it twice, so you can draw. Create 2 artifacts. Yeah. Create 2 more artifacts. Yeah, you're creating blockers. Okay. Crew here, here, here. Sure. Oh, is it only 1? Well, that's something we didn't know. That we know now. That's really good. Yeah. And then draw, draw. Yeah. Okay, sure. We actually have to submit 0 here. 2 more bodies. Oh, Saheeli is nice. Thank you, Saheeli. Okay, so here, right? Yeah. And turn. Definitely draw a board wipe here, but I don't know if they want a board wipe. We don't have to deal with the Meek Stone. The Meek Stone anymore. I'm pretty sure that they only run 2 or 3, and they've already went through 2. Found the farewell. So this is basically UA control. Make disappears. Yeah. Depending on our draw here, yeah. GG's. Okay. Soul transfers, duress, and all the negates. Weadlight's no good. Mishra's no good. Go for the throats are no good. Volt are good. Those are good. Probably cut a blood tithe. Actually, no. We actually cut that. I actually think this is where we can put in the brains, and we actually do cut down. Yeah, I think we just cut down on the blood ties, and we have to actually go the other way. Kind of figures that the list that we would like kind of really lose to is an actual control list. Draw. Oh, that's good. Keep. So we are going to name Urza. Let's make sure that we're actually naming the right card here. Lord Protector. Done. Get you out of there. You and you and you. Okay, Duress is great here. Duress is freaking phenomenal. Duress is great. Create a Power Stone, sure. We're actually gonna... Let's look at their hand. Temporary lockdown. Create 2 bodies. That goes there. That goes there. Sacrifice this. Actually, I'm dumb. Because I should have did it the other way around, because we could have got another body. Okay, so that's Scrutiny, so I can draw 3. Great. One here. What do we got? Let's go ahead and Brain again. We're gonna get all the farewells. Oh, baby. What a frickin' draw. Farewell. Library. Okay, before I just go 2. They have 2 Teferis, Depops. Oh, we should... They had all the temporary lockdown. We should have named temporary lockdown. Oof. Yeah. They're gonna Scrutiny here. Oh no, they go oh, because I guess they can kill Saheeli. That's a big dumb move, eh? Yeah, and then they go ahead and kill Saheeli. That's a misplay on my behalf. Yeah. Let's see, let's do this. I think I want to do this first. Let's get 2 blockers. I'll grab this. Little Scrutiny here. Scrutiny for 3 cards. Temporary lockdown. That is something. And they have all 4 of them in their side. So no temporary lockdown. It's fine. No blocks. Let's go ahead and look at your hand. Go ahead and Emperor here. Okay, you pay any mana. We want this gone. Wait a minute. We can return a Planeswalker from our, yeah, auto pay. Thank you. We'll just return that to our hand here. They can Karn and Otawara. One, two, three, four. I guess we should probably draw a card here first. What do you got? Ah, damn. Okay, land. They have land and Otawara. They can minus Karn to find temporary lockdown. Did I put in negates? I did, yeah. Yeah, so they can pay any amount of mana. So look at the top card. The top two cards. They must have something to get rid of this token so they can kill Saheeli. Yeah. Sure. Oh, what a Pog champ. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. Let's scry and draw. We can Tekanuma. In turn, get 2 blockers. We're trying to fight off to temporary lockdown. We can rebuild from Farewell, so that's next. For next time, we're getting all the Urzas for sure, and we need to get all of the temporary lockdowns. Yeah. Submit no. In turn. Trying to think. Okay, so the Mixon again, they're going for draws. Maybe that's what we should be doing. Do we go for the Might Stone and Weak Stone artifact when we name the stone? What's down there? Just my stuff. Draw a card. Great card. Oh yeah. Mechanized Warfare. This is kind of going for the win unless they have the... This is fine. Sure. Sure. Turn. They gotta get rid of Mechanized Warfare. Drawing cards again, or are they going for -5? They have to draw cards because they have to look for the temporary lockdown. They found temporary lockdown. Oh, Depop. Okay. Welcome in. Oh, thank you. No fucking way. Alright. So they choose not to. Oh, I probably should have drawn. Well, this here leaves them up to the top of the deck, so let's just do this. They can create a 2/2. This is at 3 or 1? It's at 1, okay. Yeah, see, they want to gain some life. Top of the deck. This should be ours to win. Sure. We still win here. Yeah, we still win. Okay, so when we go for the Stone Brain, it's temporary lockdown, and we're actually going to go for the Meek Stone, because it draws so many cards for them. Way to pull out game 2. Can we pull out game 3? Concentration. This is so hard. With this deck, there's so many decisions you have to make of like what, like especially with the Stone Brain, what card should be naming, or like when I messed up when I got the Urza. I should have looked with the deck and seen what was the next target for my next brain, but I didn't, because I definitely would have picked the temporary lockdown. Okay. So good. So they do have Urza. Let's just get rid of that. Short. I would have loved to pull some removal there. That would have been sick. Depop. Each player who controls a multicolored creature draws a card. Even Stevens. No attack. I don't think they want to depop here. Wow! Yeah, we really needed the brain. Temporary lockdown is such a beating. Okay, we need removal this turn. Nope. 110% need removal. Sure. Thank Christ. Sure. And we're fucked. I need to draw a removal spell here. No sense, they're just gonna meld this. One, two, three, four. They definitely have enough to for Emperor. Temporary Lockdown is quite the house of a card. Yeah, I knew they had the Depop. Can I do this? I can draw so many cards. Artifacts, instant, and sorceries cost 2 less and you gain 2 life. They must have another lockdown. I'm confused. Yeah, okay. It's like, I'm confused. I don't know why they would do that. Give me Saheeli. Nothing. And a land off the top. Come on. Deck. If we draw a land, we lose this? Yeah. Good game. We draw a land, we lose it. Wow.